Alright, good morning. Thank you for joining me, hanging out with me, seeing along with me if we will still hate our found family. And we see what kind of drama they're getting up to this morning. Hoping to relax a little bit, have other people relax with me while we solve issues that other people put in our lap. And at some point we'll end up going to kill Odin, probably. That'll be pretty cool. Where is my nickname from? Good question. Bublin is a completely meaningless nickname. I wanted some sort of name that sounded both kind of friendly, but also kind of meaningless, and also like it was kind of a vibe that you could just sort of like be like, oh yeah, I'm just Bublin. Like that's just who I am. I think I initially came up with it a few years ago playing Among Us. It's one of those games, not games, one of those names that I entered while playing the game, because you don't have to like have a static username in that. And then I liked that name, Bublin, that I came up with so much to use temporarily in that game that I later, when I wanted to start a Twitch and later YouTube page, that I just kept that name. I don't think I changed it at all. I just became Bublin, and now I'm just Bublin. And now I play this game where I fight with my mostly adopted family. People do say my voice is deep. I get somewhat frequent requests for ASMR, which I should do. I should do the ASMR. I should get the voice actor that plays Kratos in the new God of War games, Christopher Judge, his name is. I should have an ASMR collaboration podcast with him. We just talk about very normal, boring topics, but we try to keep tranquil, deep voices along the way. And we speak very quietly but close to the microphones. It's very tingly for the right individuals. Oh, I can't remember if I asked you this before or not, so feel free to remind me if I have Number Zulu, but let me know if you want to see the God of War recap in case you, uh, well, if you haven't seen the 2018 game, I would just recommend watching that or getting me to replay it, because the recap, it doesn't do a great job of informing you what actually happened in the 2018 game. It's more so a very summarized lead into the most important plot elements that'll like immediately make themselves known in Ragnarok, and we're already like about 50 to 70% of the way through Ragnarok. So, yep. No, thank you. I got you. Then I'll give you the next best thing. We'll hit up that continue, and we'll continue to solve other people's problems. That is the plot of this game, basically. Near the beginning of this game, Odin and Thor both show up to our house, and they cause problems for me and the family that I grow to hate. And I'm basically scrambling to solve the increasingly large pile of apocalyptic problems, as they all seem to be leading to the biggest problem of them all, the Norse apocalypse. No idea what it's called. But it seems to be leading up to that, and along the way, I'll kill Odin and get in another tussle with Thor, probably, as is continuously foreshadowed. Oh, your name is from a generator? That's funny. That makes sense that like, you would expect a generator would, like, give you a number and then some kind of symbol, but yours literally just fed you the word number and then the name of a symbol, which is pretty cool. Call that a good name generator, I guess. Let's see. This is Freya. She was trying to kill us at the start of this game because we killed her son, who was an asshole in the 2018 game. She's very irrational over it. She is. Almost every parent ever. Oh, I need to mute my desktop so you don't hear the sounds twice. Should be better now. Oh, that magical teardrop. We need to go get that for some reason. For some reason I'm actually really unclear on.
What is your plan?
When we reach the temple, I'll fire off the beacon. A signal for Vela and Birger to set off their distraction.
The Dark Elf Hive.
Nice to not be on the receiving end of it for once.
With their attention drawn elsewhere...
Yes, Sidrixel's dew of vitality. A drink from the dew of the... Oh, man, that sounded pretty interesting. It's a drink from the dew of the world tree, that's all we need to know.
Their beacon, we'll regroup by the river and escape on Freyr's boat.
Oh, man, I was muted there for a second, my bad. Oh shit, do I have to kill something now? I have to kill that. I was saying after Freya said we're gonna get away on this boat, I was saying, on that boat, are we sure we're gonna get away? Because my gold standard for escaping when someone says escape is to think of like the heist getaways in GTA 5 and online. And that boat is not going to be cutting it at all. Alright, are they all dead? Nope, that one's not dead. Maybe throwing the axe would be better. Oh, nope. Spear already did the work. I should go to Muspelheim with Freya at some point, get some XP for both of us. Make Odin and Thor tremble in their boots and funny hats. Odin's funny hat specifically. What's this? So we need to go this way, but this seems to be some kind of secret. Shut the fuck up, Head. What happened to I do what I want? What happened to me being a god of war? I remember when I was stuck hopelessly on the other side of this river, when the game was trying to do a very unclear tutorial on how to use Freya's sigil arrows to extend your Blade of Chaos fire ability. I had to get another viewer to come in and independently appraise the situation themselves, and they had to give me the solution. They had to walk me through it. But we got there, and all these hours later, we're on the other side of the same river, about to do something. Call in a dark elf, then escape on a boat. Did I see your message? I assume you mean your last message, with the number Zulu and then all the other numbers to it. Yeah, then you changed it to be the more understandable name. Yeah, I just read that message fully. Thank you for asking me if you wanted me to respond to it. It's hard to remember to respond to every message depending on when exactly they happen. That's new in this game. They have that thing where you need to use your shield to stun them. The 2018 game, they had like a shield stun, but they didn't have a specific combat prompt for it. That's not great. My enemies turned into multiple smaller enemies. Yeah, I think Freya has to shoot her sigils at them. I do appreciate the foliage around here. It's very green and natural, very pleasant to behold. Honestly, it's like Red Dead Redemption 2 vibes. Makes that game even more impressive because it came out in like 2018, but when you go through like the dense forests of that game, that would it would kind of look like this realm, but even in a non-linear way, which is even more impressive in my opinion. I can just call you Number? Yeah, for sure. You are Number if you want to be Number. I could even call you Kratos if you really wanted to be called Kratos, just causing some good-natured confusion for the fun of it. Thank you, Freya. Would not have seen that if it wasn't for you. I guess, gotta jump over here. Go to our enemies, not the other way around. Ow. Oh, there's more enemies over here. Maybe. Oh, up there. It's gonna be much more effective if we just go up there. You know, I have an online accounting exam I have to do later this morning, and I think that I wish that I could, ow. Alright, let me use this, ability, then this Amulet of Strength, this Gift of Strength, and we'll get Freya to do some impressive Valkyrie stuff, maybe. Alright, let me just use my winning anger issues here. Anyways, as I pound my enemies to death, I have an online accounting exam that I have to do later this morning, and I wish that I could stream that, because I feel like it would be way more compelling content than me beating up these werewolves waiting for Odin to show up, make some more, thinly veiled threats against both my horrible found family and the general area. Oh yeah, back there, thank you. Don't want to leave you alone, Freya, my bad. Alright, you keep doing the arrow thing. Rip. There was one of those enemies that was regenerating his health. I'm gonna have to look out for them, kill them before getting the werewolf. We had to take care of some of those last time with our son, who's even slightly more annoying than our current companion. They're called the knock-ins, I think. It's like they come a-knockin', but we actually come a-knockin' because we kill them.
You have notes.
This is a trap.
I know, and I don't care. I'm getting my brother back. You're under no obligation to help me.
I am like under every obligation to help you. Freya's totally doing the thing where she's doing something unreasonable and she's like, you're under no obligation to help me, but we both know that I totally am. Alright, let's go straight up. Alright, let's first use these abilities. Rip, wrong button, but that's fine. Maybe we wanted to go over there anyway. Is there anything to kill besides these werewolves? There's that there. Thanks, Freya, being a real big help. Alright, let's go kill the enabler of our problems over here. Alright, that thing's dead, finally. Ow. Now I'm dead. Alright, well, you know what they say. Third time is Ragnarok. That's the phrase that they always say. And so now, on our third try, we're going to beat this on our first try.
Your plan.
I take it you have notes.
This is a trap.
I know, and I don't care.
Alright, instead of listening to Freya say that we're under obligation to help her. Yeah, alright, cool, she said the thing. I would recommend, probably looking up, like, those YouTube videos, like the 7-8 hour, like, the new Norse games as a movie, just like the cutscene compilations. Can't speak for all of Ragnarok, but the 2018 game seems better to me so far than Ragnarok does, just like more focused. But, I would recommend trying playing at least the 2018 game, seeing how you like it, how well you feel the story meshes with the gameplay, and then depending on how much you like that, maybe get Ragnarok at some point. I do recommend the remaster they did for the third game for the PlayStation 4. That's pretty good if you have that system. Those games are much more gameplay driven, and so they're kind of more like, well, yeah, they're more gameplay driven. They're more like traditional video games, if that's what you're into. They don't really have the parts where you just walk and talk slowly. And when you are railroaded into combat encounters, which you obviously are, like, all the time in the old Greek trilogy, it's more like, it's not as good as Devil May Cry or Hi-Fi Rush, where it's like almost entirely mastery based, to where you can beat any encounter almost as quickly as you want if you're good enough at the game. But it's between like this game and those other more combat-focused games, somewhere on that spectrum. Because this game,
I take it you have
if you reach a certain skill ceiling, I get the impression at least,
I'm getting my
you still have to spend a certain amount of time on each combat encounter.
I know.
I have the deepest voice I've ever heard. Hell yeah. Christopher Judge, eat your heart out. When they shuffle Kratos to a new realm, I'll be voicing him, and I'll be very angsty and mysterious. And then it'll be like, fun fact, did you know Kratos is actually, he used to be a streamer named Bubbling? He was just Bubbling. He was very friendly and parasocial. Alright, fuck's sake, that wolf is dead. No, I'm not okay, but I'm working on it. Thank you for the concern, Freya. Alright, let's kill this Pokemon here. Kill the Pokemon. Always gotta kill the Pokemon first. Ow. Rude. Alright, let's use that attack. That's not good when we want to use the axe when they have orange health bars. Ow. Rip. And those werewolves really do hit hard. Alright. Alright. So, we're about to do it for our first try, and we'll do it very easily on this first try. The only game on PS4 was Spider-Man that you played. That's a pretty good game if you have to just choose one. Spider-Man sold stupidly well, if I recall correctly. Which, you know, it should have. It's a good game, based on one of, like, the most recognizable characters, literally, ever.
This is a trap.
I know, and I don't care.
Yeah, she doesn't care. She's getting her brother back.
You're under no obligation.
But she knows I'm under every obligation to help her. That makes her the real villain of this game. I want Odin to show up and give Freya a lecture on how to better be passive-aggressive. And again, they were married at some point, so they definitely learned a thing or two from each other. I guess I'll go down there, finish them off here. Where would I be without the friendly head to say that things were behind me? I don't know how I function in my day-to-day life without a head best friend existing on my hip, just saying whenever anything is behind me. It's the little things that we take for granted. Is that it? Where'd the werewolves go? There's the werewolves. Alright, Freya, I'll distract him with my axe. You get in there. Oh no, he dodged my axe. What do we do now? This is what Thor does, probably why he's so feared throughout the 9 realms. He just has the hammer, he just throws it at you over and over again. You know, there were 2 werewolves, but somehow I'm not concerned. Even though I really should be, there's at least a whole other werewolf somewhere out there. Oh shit, it learned. The werewolf learned. Break the emergency glass. Alright, that's fine, we got the blessing of cooldown. This werewolf is about to no longer have a lower jaw. Did you know? Most living things look like SpaghettiOs on the inside. Werewolves, they look like SpaghettiOs on the inside. What are you, the head on my hip now? Ow, fuck, Jesus, alright, let me learn a lesson, use this move. Be like Sans from Undertale, I gotta use the most powerful move first. You want to kill Odin? Oh, for sure. Bro, if only you had stuck around from either the beginning of this game, or since I did my playthrough of the 2018 game. 2018 game. Odin never shows up. This is the last, are we sure? Do we have a woman's intuition for that? Alright. Oh, cool.
More soldiers since I left.
What was your fucking first clue, Freya?
Our disadvantages are many.
Yes, mostly numbers. We mostly have the disadvantage of numbers. Alright. Yeah, you should have, Odin never shows up in the 2018 game, but they do a really great job of making him have a consistent negative presence throughout, so you hear a lot about him. And when he shows up in this game, you, like, really want to kill him already, because you just see and hear from everyone else. how negatively he impacts the world around him. And he shows up and he's like a very manipulative, conniving, kind of threatening, passive-aggressive dude, and you're like, yeah, this is not a patron of his community. Let's see, is the only way forward through there, probably. Actually want to kill everyone? Calm down, God of War. You're on your way to your very own Ragnarok. And also whatever happened in God of War 3, the generic Greek apocalypse that I brought on in that game. I am the harbinger of the divine apocalypse. Apocalypses. Apocalypse. Do you call that singing? Where the fuck is the Noken? How the fuck do I get to the Noken? Up here, I guess. Oh, it's that uncomfortable fucking reverb type noise is the sound the Noken is making. Alright, that's dead now, thankfully. Oh, nope, there's another one. Somehow, the Noken returned. Where did the second one go? It's up there. How do I get up there? Freya, you keep, ow, Freya, what did I say? You keep those guys busy. How do I get up there? To the Noken? Ow. I'm okay, thank you for the concern. Okay, I gotta use that. That's Hell's Bramble. Gotta burn that away. You're being a little rude, sir. Sir, I'm looking for the thing that's enabling you. Oh, was that it? I think the Noken died when I burned it in the Hell's Bramble. Why can't you kill everyone? Good question. You gotta get a PlayStation 4 of your own and then buy God of War Ragnarok. And then you can easily kill everything. Everything that the game lets you kill. Which I assume includes Odin at some point. Probably Thor as well. We did fight Thor one time at the beginning of the game already, but then he just kind of left. After he came to be more content with us having previously murdered his sons. It was in self-defense. Even Odin said it was in self-defense. Which it was. Even though in the context of the conversation in which he said it was self-defense, it was being manipulative towards us, trying to play good cop, bad cop, kind of. But Thor's sons, Odin's grandsons, Magni and Modi, they tried to kill us. They were assholes. We killed them in the first game. Do I climb up this vine? Do I cut down the vine? I don't know what to do here. Maybe I climb up here, back up to this altar thing. I am 25, good question. I'm at what everyone says is the ideal age, but it's kind of the same age as everything else. Even slightly worse, who knows. Oh, I'm gonna do something with the celestial maraca that I got. It makes more magic gold dust appear. Oh. It's no longer nighttime. This is a divine time of day option changer thing. Alright. Is the vine gone? The vine is gone. We can proceed. Bro, you're 14? I remember when I was 14. I was playing pretty much the exact same video games I am now, honestly. Except they were on the PlayStation 3, not the PlayStation 4 and gaming PCs. Let's see, when I was 14, I was playing Batman Arkham City, I think, for like 25 hours a day. On the PlayStation 3 and 360. Maybe I was playing Halo Reach 2 and Gears of War 3. Or that might have been a little earlier, I don't know. Do I have to kill this guy? Yep, I do have to kill that guy. See ya. Ow. Alright, let's... Oh, I thought I was gonna throw that at him. Guess not. Ow. Little rude, little rude. Thanks for the reminder, best friend. Head best friend. Alright, are you dead now? Are you dead? Alright. both Kratos and Freya got XP for that.
But you chose not to walk that path. Back when we first met, I doubt you'd have done the same.
Yes,
And you,
we've both done character development since we first met, the 2018 game.
If Groa's prophecy is correct, perhaps my realm can finally know peace. Perhaps I can know.
I mean, we already broke her curse earlier in the game, I don't know.
Haven't we all just established how prophecy is pure Haven?
Good view.
Gods, Mimir.
What?
The most annoying man alive.
Alright, cool. See, that's the secret. We can both be annoying and hateable in a mortal sense, and prophecy can be bullshit. The games you played a lot were Lego games? Oh yeah, I played a ton of Lego games too. And it's cool that they've been going on for long enough that, like halfway through generations, it's still very much the same, both in terms of like game designs and release and stuff. Like growing up, I played the original couple of Lego Star Wars games, the original trilogy on GameCube, and the complete saga for DS, were ones I poured like hours and hours into as a kid. And so getting to like play the Skywalker saga, like last year, was pretty fun and nostalgic for me. Here we get to use our magic spear to make a pathway up to that not-so-secret chest. The chest Odin does not want us to get. Odin is still shaking in his boots after we got that secret chest. But it's still straight shit, the Lego games. Do you mean that in a good or bad way? However much in the mood I am for a given Lego game. Like once every few years or so, I might play a Lego game. Like the Lego Marvel games, I really like those, both Lego Marvel 1 and 2. Because I really liked the IP and the open world. We have to use this to get around there, I believe. We have to kill this annoying plant. Cool. Oh, no, that's a different thing. Let's see. Oh, we have to use the sigils Freya has to freeze that, keep that frozen. And then freeze that. Bad because they are repetitive and weird. Yeah, that's why I say really, ow, fucking rude. I guess I had to not take my time going through there. Yeah, you gotta be in the mood for a Lego game. That's why I try to only play them what feels like once every few years. I'll get into one or two of them. Like last year, I played Lego Marvel Super Heroes 2 for a while, and that was a lot of fun. And they do add some new things, quality of life improvements. But yeah, then it kind of puts me out of that mood for the next few years or so.
do you still seek Ragnarok?
They are really foreshadowing me killing Heimdall. And Heimdall is a big bully. I don't know if you've seen streams of Heimdall yet, but he is a big Aesir god bully.
Head on a belt. Haven't we all just established how prophecy is pure Haven?
Gods, Mimir.
What?
The most annoying man alive.
Alright, now we're through the instant death purple mist. Imagine when Lego games have instant death purple mist. Actually, they already do. Lego games have very, very many instant death platforming challenges. What do? Oh, I need to kill this hostile plant. This is how the colonizing settlers did it back in the day. The plants would try to kill them as they conquered the new world, and then they just fucking threw their axes at it. Alright, my microphone is back now. It turns off every half hour for some reason. At some point, when I have more money, I might need to get a better microphone. The one you played most is the Lego Movie, the game? Oh, that's cool. I think I got that for free on like some platform at some point. Epic Games or not, I don't remember. But I've never played it. That's cool. I've never actually met anyone before that's played the movie tie-in Lego games. I really liked the movies though, obviously. All the Lego movies are really good.
On your mark.
And you put in all the cheat codes for that? Hell yeah. Yeah, when I was a kid, I put in all the cheat codes for the older Lego Star Wars games. Like I got online, wrote down on like physical paper the cheat codes for LEGO Star Wars, and then put those in. Good times. And then the cynical nature of life grinds you down, and you realize you'd rather sadly stare at your TV screen than look up cheat codes for games. Thank you, Head. Very observant, as always. Ow, rude. Let me use my special attack, maybe. Is he good? Oh no, he's rolling down there. I gotta use an air attack on him, I think. No, not behind me. I want to kill the guy in front of me. Alright, quick Freya, just shoot a lot of arrows. Oh, I missed all the enemies there. Rip. That's fine. We'll get our axe out, finish these guys off. We have killed a lot of enemies for, I feel like, no like, narratively, so far, like, satisfying reason. Like, I'm not feeling the momentum. Like, what's the next thing to happen? When is Odin gonna show up and make more thinly veiled threats to me and my family? Because the last time I thought that way, we were in Svartalheim, and then, literally, Odin just shows up in his apparition of ravens, and then he just makes a bunch of threats, and then he leaves. And that was like the last big thing to really happen. That said, my reading / game comprehension is absolute shit, so. Superman was OP, that's cool. That they accurately reflect the game characters. And that seems to be, that's probably a cool thing about the movie tie-in games that makes sense, is you get to play as all the different licenses from the movie. Got that chest already, cool. I prefer Freya to Atreus, but it is pretty close. They're both pretty annoying. I want another stoic companion, and we just grunt at each other, and we have a poorly expressed but well understood, mutual, friendly understanding. Oh, okay. Blantoon? No, Blantoon. I'm not going that way. No. Oh man, your eyes are glowing. You're like a tough enemy from Bloodborne. Okay. Well, I'll stay over here and you stay. Ow, fuck. I didn't pick this fight, except for when I literally picked this fight. Alright, well, you like Sans, use her most powerful ability first, punch him to death a bit. Get Freya to keep shooting her arrows. Maybe we'll survive this. Maybe Blantoon won't. Ow. I need to get better at my parry times in this game. Ow, did he just mutate? Fucking little, Jesus, ow. Gift of Strength, that's not... Nope, get my fucking better abilities out while I have my Gift of Strength. Alright. I needed to parry better. Ow. That's not good. You get up. Oh, maybe he says get up because each time I die I fall on my back, and that must be super uncomfortable for Mimir. For me to like fall on my back since he's like on my back hip. I just realized that. After not only like 20 hours of this game, but the entire 2018 game too. That was on the Xbox 360. Oh, you mean the Lego movie game? I got you. Yeah, the great thing about the Lego games is that they're not technically demanding, kind of like Nintendo games, so they can still be on old hardware and still not be like technically deficient. Ooh, I got the lore entry for Blantoon, even though we didn't kill him. Poor Nidhogg? Yeah, it was in our way, bro. That thing tried to kill us. She was in the portal, she was the aggressor, it was very much self-defense. Like Odin uses everyone. Classic Odin. That's true. Mimir took the words right out of my mouth. See, the way we killed Nidhogg in the end is that Avengers Infinity War Doctor Strange thing. You close the sling ring portal over it. then it burns it while cutting it off. It decapitated it. And it's still burned for some reason. I don't know if that should still be crispy like that right now. But that's what the inside of Nidhogg looks like when it's burned. It looks like crispy SpaghettiOs. Like burned SpaghettiOs. Like cauterized SpaghettiOs. You'll be really prepared for medical school if you're 14 and you watch me regularly from now until you go to medical school. You'll be like Bublin told me. The inside of people, of any living thing, that's life as we understand it, just looks like different permutations of SpaghettiOs. Is it weird, or is it just the miracle of life? Is that a... Oh, those are tree roots in the shapes of wolves. I couldn't tell if those were in the shapes of people or not. Alright, which way do I go? I think I go over here. Oh, I gotta use the spear. From another angle, I gotta use the spear. Spear over here. And I am weird? Well, that's true. That's why I became a Twitch streamer and a YouTuber. Found a new region. The Northern Wilds. I feel like I found the Northern Wilds, or a place just like the Northern Wilds, like maybe 5 times so far. With a door that looks exactly like this. But we'll tug on the chain, see what we find.
Make extra noise once we solve it. If we distract them long enough, Telvasini and Atreus will have more than enough time to get in and out undetected.
I am not worried for Atreus. He is ready to fight on his own.
Oh, I'm a very loving, supporting father. The Celestial Altar was added to the map. I guess the idea is now that we can use them. With the Celestial Maraca we picked up, that now the game takes notice of them.
There's an altar behind these vines.
Thank you, Freya. We gotta do that to get rid of these vines, then we gotta do that. You two are weird, so that's fine. Well, hey, you came to the right place. And I always say that anyone smart enough to show up here on their own accord is automatically super cool, so I would try to help you be cooler and smarter, but clearly you've got that well in hand.
I'm not leaving here without my...
I am doing a cool celestial thing with this altar and my maraca. This is gonna change the time of day, then it's gonna make some kind of assault begin. And violence is what we do, so you know, we got that pretty well in hand. Oh man, this is a boss arena, if I've ever seen one. Not a boss arena necessarily, we'll see if there's a boss, but...
For you, Ingvi.
Yngvi? I don't know what Yngvi, but I'm just here with you, I guess. I feel guilty about killing your son, even though your son was an asshole, so... With those Norse fireworks. Ow! A little rude, a little rude. No, Jesus. Well, yeah, literal fireworks. That was on you, Freya. That's Heimdall. That's Heimdall's pet. Heimdall's Pokemon. He was not supposed to be here. I don't know if we, meaning Kratos, had met Heimdall. Heimdall. But Heimdall knows Atreus, and he's been bullying our son, Atreus, off and on now. He's loyal to Odin, and he has precognition.
You too, traitor. Better a traitor than Odin's lap.
Who fucking got him? Yeah, dodged that insult. You fucking idiot. No, actually, please stay. I would like you to shoot arrows at him. I need to press square so you can shoot arrows at him. That's really important to me. I was drinking some more iced coffee, but please don't leave, Freya. The plan is I'm gonna distract him and you're gonna shoot arrows at him.
We know how this ends.
Just put my axe in his head? True, true.
No, that's not true.
We'll see how he dodges my axe when I throw it at him.
I'll be coming for
With
you,
my own,
brother, as soon as
with
I
my own
finished.
precognition born out of complete skill. Fuck your natural abilities. Here's my skill.
What you got?
Alright, Heimdall. Somehow, you're even more insufferable than Odin, so... Ow. 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 Yeah, Heimdall is a dick. That's kind of what he does. Ow. At least his Pokemon doesn't speak. I like to think that Heimdall learned how to talk shit like this from Odin back when Odin was younger, before he learned how to more passive-aggressively manipulate people. Heimdall does strike me as a much younger version of Odin, back when Odin more reveled in being a dick. Alright, here's my anger, and I will punch your Pokemon in the head. Ow, little rude, that's fine. Axe into your Pokemon. He lets you ride him, that's what he did to me. He's an enabler. Oh yeah, get fucking parried, Pokemon. Ow. This dude makes his Pokemon fight for him, and then he's like, I thought I'd be breaking a sweat, when he knows damn well he's getting his Pokemon to do all the work. Oh man, I'm not doing too well in health. You see, no, don't ride me down. Yeah, get fucked. Get fucked, Goldtoper. God damn, I roll out of the way with the best of them. I need to learn to side roll like this in real life. No problem will hit me if I keep this up. Ow. Damn, Goldtoper was literally at 0 health. Alright. First we kill Goldtoper, then we kill Heimdall. Killing Heimdall, that is to be determined, because his whole shtick is that he has precog and literally nothing will hit him. Then again, he's like that Batman villain from Batman the Animated Series, from that one episode I only remember the concept of, where, yep, Baldur was the main villain in the last game and he was cooler than you, Heimdall. Baldur was, his thing was like he was insane because Freya put a curse on him that made him like immune to any physical sensation, including threats, but he like couldn't feel anything positive either. So Heimdall isn't like mentally insane, he chooses to be a dick, and he has like the mental precog to dodge everything. Ow. I think he's scripted to say that because Goldtoper's almost halfway dead, and he's still saying he's disappointed. Yeah, get fucked, Goldtoper. What are you gonna do when I just punch you in the head with all of my anger issues? All the anger that's meant for my son gets to go to Heimdall and his Pokemon now. What up, Deku? Thank you for tuning in. You caught me at maybe the best time, standing up to my son's bully. This is literally when you're being bullied by someone, and the bully has precognition, so you can't fight them yourself. So you get your father, who's been known for killing various gods, and then you get him to beat up your bully. Alright, come on, Goldtoper. I wanted to get me to the real fight. Let's beat up our actual son's bully now. Ow. Ow. Fucking ow. Jesus, got gored. Ow. Hell yeah, get Goldtoper by the horns. Yeah, now is your Pokemon, and now it's just you. Yeah, that's his shtick, is that he doesn't get hit, so we'll see how this is. Yeah, my plan was to distract with the axe, get Freya to do the arrows. Oh shit, the spear, okay, ow. Alright. Well, Heimdall is cocky enough to just kind of let me get set up here. That's his weakness. Oh, that's the thing. Yeah, I got to explode the spear in his hand. Okay, yeah, I need a new tack here. Punches aren't gonna work. I need to keep using the spear. Okay, so that doesn't work though. So I need to keep using the spear even when he's stunned, maybe? But that stays full. So... oh, maybe I need to parry him. Maybe I need to precog his precog. Yeah, alright, get up here, Heimdall. Ow, no, give me your yellow parry ring. Oh, nope, not the red one. Red means dodge, yellow means parry. There we go. Get fucked. Nope.
Oh, wait! You expected the stick to...
Stop bullying me. God, I feel like my son after you bully my son. I need to get my dad to beat you up. I need to bring in Zeus to beat you up. Then I'll beat up Zeus, because we'll probably have a disagreement after he beats you up. Okay, I gotta put the spear next to him. There's a slight area of effect with the spear that seems to work. Seems to work better at least. Ow.
Better hope the rescue is going better than this fight.
Yeah, fuck you. Alright. I'm not sure if I should keep trying this. Maybe. Oh, fuck yeah. Alright. Real fight starts now.
You actually hit
Hell yeah, I did. It's not gonna be the last time. Block or dodge attacks when time slows to create an opening to strike. Okay. Okay, so he just gave up on dodging my attacks? Cool. Rip. Oh, so when it said block or dodge, I don't get the chance. I have to, like, choose the correct one, I think. Maybe I need to keep doing the spear. That was definitely the most satisfying single punch I've thrown so far in this game.
There we are. Armor for a cup.
I'm fucking working on it, Mimir, but thank you. Brock would be so proud if he could see this spear. Ow. What happened to his stun gauge where I could... Oh please, who are you, Baldur? Rip. Alright, hit him a little more. Nice. You first. Cool, just about there. Don't want any repeats what happened at Goldtoper, where we died. Damn, that's kind of a new one. I'll call Odin a sloppy cow. Oh no. I'm fucking working on it. Alright, oh cool. Yes, now you die. Maybe? Nope. Pretty sure that's the one thing we know it's not. Oh yeah. Alright, Heimdall, you're now best friends with that wall. Get well acquainted. Hey, quick, turn around to talk shit to that wall. Dodge that wall's punches. Bully that wall. No, your new best friend is behind you, actually. See? It's the wall now, not me. I don't have shit to say to you. I'm walking away. Goodbye. Never want to see you again. Heimdall is dumb, that's official. Hell yeah. I mean, it was known, but now it's official. Because we proved it. That was a mathematical proof that Heimdall is dumb. The god of foresight just got owned, hell yeah. We just proved that war beats foresight. Like paper beats rock.
Oh, now I am definitely going to gut him.
Good luck with gutting my son, bro. You gonna gut him one-handed?
This is your final warning.
I'm gonna tell my son about how I disarmed you.
You think you get to just walk away? No. That is not how this works.
That's not great. Am I gonna have to refight him? Shit. Better put my vape down. Better put my vape down, better put my coffee down. Can't dodge everything? That was pretty poorly defined, the limits of his, Shit, alright. Heimdall Part 2, motherfucker. This is why, Jesus. He got a little bit of Balder in him. He went a little crazy. Oh shit, that's not good. Alright, so lesson 1, he picked up a new AoE attack, so we'll keep an eye out for that. This is why we don't get complacent. We learned a good lesson both as a fictional character and as a streamer. I thought Heimdall was pretty dead. Kratos thought Heimdall was pretty dead. Now we're fighting him with an even cooler arm. Gotta remember to do that with no hesitation. Gotta use that and gotta... Let's try... Oh yeah, get fucked, Heimdall. Eat my special attacks. Yeah, he has totally lost it. He's gone full Balder. I do think Balder was a better villain than Odin, Thor, maybe Heimdall. I'm assuming we're about to kill Heimdall, but I don't know. Because Balder just worked on so many levels, both narratively and mechanically, and he was just delightfully insane. Ow, rude. Ow, rude. On that, we are in agreement. Oh, fuck around, find out, bro. Alright. Ow, fucking rip. Pressed the wrong button. Ooh, get parried, dumb fucking god. Yes, our vulnerability made him feel vulnerable. And, nothing enrages the emotionally immature like vulnerability. Quick lesson for you. Oh god, quick, do the thing, Kratos, don't. Yes, nice. One dead Heimdall, one alive god of war, maybe. Hell yeah, get punched. Oh, that was satisfying. That was very satisfying. Yeah, get fucked. Yeah, choke him the fuck out. Hell yeah. It's not who Heimdall wants to be. Heimdall doesn't want to be alive. I'm fixing that problem. I know what you are, but what am I? Cool. I'm sure Heimdall heard that before he died. Alright, flawless victory. First try. Now please don't get up with another third health bar. That'd be pretty funny if you did though at this point. I should really decapitate him. Choking someone to death is super unreliable, both in fiction and in real life. Because usually they just go unconscious and then their brain starts making them breathe again and then they just fucking like wake up. I should really like impale them with the spear or something. Well, one less Asgardian god, but one more god for Odin to pretend to be mad about, I guess. See you, Number Zulu. Or Number or Zulu, whichever you want to be called. If you've already gone, then I hope you got to see Speed Heimdall. Couldn't have done it without you, or you, Deku. Thank you both for being here. We'll keep going for a little longer, I think, just to see what the immediate aftermath of this battle is. But I think when we re-establish ourselves, that might be a good stopping point for here. Ooh, Heimdall had some pickups. The hilt of Hofud. Once wielded by the watchdog of the Aesir, Heimdall, and emblem of the Nine Realms. Oh, it empowers the warrior capable of shifting realms. That's gonna be like some big game item, maybe. I think of like the Lord Vessel from the last third of Dark Souls 1. It's like how I think of these things. The late game items that kind of make you rethink how you play the game. Kind of like when I got the spear, I was like, oh, I'm probably like halfway through the game at this point. In Kratos' case, choking someone to death would work like 90% of the time. I agree because of his enormous strength and his sheer dedication. But I prefer the God of War 3 killing Zeus violent school of thought where you just keep punching them in the face for like 3 minutes straight in real time to the point where you are literally blinded by their blood and you have to shower yourself of the blood of your enemies just to witness the chunky pudding you have turned your enemy's face into. Because let's be honest, Heimdall can wake up from that. Like, we just choked him out. Like, he'll be fine, and he'll have like another mystical arm or some shit. He'll be like punished Heimdall. He'll show up with an eye patch and be like Odin Prime or some shit. But if we just took the axe, chopped his head off, threw it a few meters in that direction, I feel like that would be much more operationally secure. Kratos and Mimir really need to work on their OPSEC, their operational security. They need to play Splinter Cell. It is honestly quite sloppy. I can't get over this. We're just leaving him there. Like, not that we need to like fucking lug the corpse around, but cut off his fucking head. Have I learned nothing from any other piece of fiction or any other divine, violent encounter that I've had from any of the other gods within any of the other pantheons of gods that I have killed? I don't know. I guess not. Well, when Heimdall becomes a problem later, in a very twisty twist, don't say that I didn't warn all of us that we should have cut his head off. Kinda a little OP, but Kratos basically has the ability to beat the literal concept out of gods, basically life energy absorption. Yeah, they seem to be kind of toning down the more ethereal, like conceptually conquering, I don't know, for lack of a better word of it, aspects of his character since the Greek trilogy. Like they seem to be consciously making him more of a defined character with a defined mortal-ish power set. Like he's kind of just like a depowered Superman in some senses. In the Norse games, he's just like really, really strong. And that's just like his sort of defining power is his strength and endurance. And more moral. Yeah, he is chasing that morality, that character development. Man, Kratos is thirsting hard for some character development throughout 2018 and Ragnarok. Like he is, that man is fetishizing his own angst and his character development. Like I felt like the 2018 game was definitely a game about like getting over generational trauma and like telling your good and bad family members to go fuck themselves in situationally appropriate ways and changing the bad cycles of like bad behavior and stuff. But in the 2018 game, especially at the end, had parts that were on the nose about it, but this game just it really fucking preaches the same moral that the characters and the players learned in the 2018 game, and so it just feels redundant now. And it feels like the writers are just like trying to get over their own demons almost, because they just keep going over the same lessons that we already learned, but they like go over them in much more preachy, more exposition-y ways than they ever did in 2018. Except in like the very end of the game in 2018, where Kratos like says the moral, but it works because Kratos at the end of that game, it's A at the end of that game, and B stands for Baldur. He's saying it to Baldur as he's trying to choke out Freya. He's like saying the moral of the story to the main villain, who then rejects the moral outright, and then you have to fight Baldur to the death, and it's really good. In both like a gameplay and like a ludo-narrative sense, because like everything is very cohesive and it's coming together. And I just, and it also has like a sense of scale too, that last fight in the 2018 game that has not been replicated once in this game. The closest this game came is the first fight with Thor, and I hope it gets bigger, at least for this game's climax, but it'll be disappointed if that's the biggest like scale that the new games get, is the climactic fight of the 2018 game. Because like mechanically this game does some stuff better. There's like some cool quality of life changes. It's cool to have the characters talk in a more like informed sense maybe, but just overall I felt Alright, and my mic is back. It turned off every half hour on the half hour, like it does. But yeah, overall I feel like the 2018 game is more cohesive and it comes together in a better way. The Greek trilogy shows greater feats from Kratos on screen, but in lore, both old and young Kratos is pretty big feats. Yeah, true. Kratos is a lot like the Dragonborn from Skyrim in the sense that lore Kratos and gameplay Kratos are two entirely different beasts, really. particularly in the Norse games, because he's a much more constrained character on screen in the Norse games. I love the Dragonborn as a character in gameplay in Skyrim, but as like a lore character, he's just stupid in how both OP and in how separated from the gameplay of Skyrim he is. I like it better when the lore of video games is more in tune with what you can do in the games. Both Elder Scrolls and God of War fail that test with flying colors, unfortunately. Ooh, Hacksilver. I bet Heimdall left that there, and then he was like, I'm gonna go bully Kratos, and then I'll come back and pick up this Hacksilver that I left safe and sound there. I'm going to be such a proud father when I tell my son all about how I murdered his bully. I shouldn't say murdered, it was very much self-defense. Then again, murdered is a pretty fun word. My fucking mistake, more mindless combat then. Guess I'll just do a little more of this. I really like the boss fights of these new games, but I liked the combat of the original games more, which isn't honestly a compliment, unfortunately. It just feels like it's kind of time wasting, because if the standard is like Devil May Cry, which is, ow, that's not good, that I just died. But Devil May Cry is great, those are great games. Or at least the 5th one. I played the reboot, but I didn't play the older ones. But I consider kind of Devil May Cry 5 and now Hi-Fi Rush the gold standard for like the third person combat driven games. Hi-Fi Rush is super good. I really recommend that if you haven't played that game. It's cheaper than this game and more fun in my very narrow opinion. Then again, I haven't finished this game and I don't love giving opinions not having finished it, but it's a really long game, and like obviously I know what the core gameplay loop is, so. Really, you got hit by another ambush. You getting hit by another ambush. Here, son, I don't even fucking believe you. You would not believe the ambushes I have been hit by. We should compare notes and bond like father and son. And bond over how Heimdall bullied us. And then I'll pretend like that Heimdall fight was harder than it was for me to make my son feel better about being bullied by Heimdall. Because my son never managed to punch Heimdall, so he might feel bad that I beat the shit out of Heimdall when he was never able to. Alright, let's get this big rock, throw it at our problems. Lol. Is that it? Nice. Oh, the music is still on. My companions are still alerted. Is there another enemy? Oh, another enemy. You know what we do to another enemy? We take a big rock and we throw it at him. Really, now you have an idea. Oh shit, more enemies. Why am I responsible for all these issues? Ow. Oh shit, that's not good. He's balanced in game, but in lore he's way too OP. Well, that's the one aspect that I think is kind of cool, how they have it worked out. The idea, I don't know if this is just a fan canon kind of thing, or if any of the creators involved have given any lip service to this, but a good idea I think that kind of explains away that. The discrepancies in his strength, at the very least, is being the god of war. He is, like, sort of cursed slash blessed to always have the amount of strength that he needs, code word needs, to complete an encounter. So like, he'll be able to do anything and kill anyone, but he'll always struggle with it. Like, he can open chests, but he'll have to put like effort into it. And that's like a cool blessing slash curse that Kratos has. Is like the strength to do anything, but it'll always be a fight for him. It'll be a struggle. He won't ever be able to do anything easily. Use shield strike if it's that fucking easy. Oh, I do like the executions. The executions are very fun, even if the rest of the game's combat leaves something to be desired. See, if we could get, like, the combat of Devil May Cry with maybe the self-awareness and humor of Hi-Fi Rush with the production values and violence of this game, that'd be a pretty perfect combat game, I think. Honestly, the more I play this game's combat, and I've mentioned this before, I just kind of want to replay Devil May Cry or something like it. Also, there's a lot of fucking enemies for some reason. I should throw my axe at them. If they have orange health bars, that means they're weak to the axe. And if they have blue health bars, that means they're weak to the Blades of Chaos. Ooh, silver tier complete axe throw. Got a bestiary entry, but there's still... Oh, there's still that guy. Quick, friends, let's solve this issue. Remember what you do if you have a big problem? If life gives you problems, you take a big rock, you throw it at the problem. And then the problem will be injured, and you can dodge the big hammer, ow. Yeah, no, it's fine, I don't know. I'll do the same shit I've been doing. Nope, don't want to die. Oh man, I'm being set up for death, let me... Oh, rip. He called down the Bifrost onto me. I guess that's the thing that the Bifrost can be used for in pretty much every iteration. I wonder what the thinking is behind turning the war symbol in this game blue, you know, because it's usually red, and it was red in the 2018 game, and it's blue in this game. It'll probably be yellow in the next game, because rumor is they're going to Egypt in the next game. Kratos is going to throw his axe at the pyramids. Alright, gotta be like Sans from Undertale, use their strongest attacks first. And that only takes like the first third of that dude's health away, so fuck us, I guess. Alright, Freya. Alright, son. You take care of that up there. Alright. If you could kindly let me pick up the big rock, throw it at my problems. Oh god, dodge the Bifrost, nice. Bifrost dodged. Hammer used against our enemies. Get fucked. That's how that hammer feels. Nice. I will gently lay that down on you. Bestiary upgraded, Einhinjar captain. Oh cool, so if that's the captain, if that is the commanding officer of the Einhinjar, then the game and I are in agreement that there should be no more Einhinjar captains for us to be befuddled and inconvenienced by. Just saying that in lore and in gameplay, that should not be an issue. Yeah, I'll carry him when I'm ready, and I'll be ready after I pick up this green rock. It's not kryptonite, don't worry, we'll be fine. Pro tip, by the way, just because we're human, if it turns out kryptonite is real, I wouldn't pick it up, because in most continuities, it is also cancerous to humans over long periods of time. That's what gives Lex Luthor cancer, because he wears a kryptonite ring often. It's a cool metaphor in the comics, but also makes sense because it's radioactive and it just gives you cancer. Anyway, Freya's brother is hurt, so we're going to carry him apparently. And yeah, I agree with your message about power scaling Kratos. Better to... Oh, is this a fucking quick time event? Alright, kind of. Am I running with wolves? Am I trying to kill those wolves? Is that... Oh no, those are enemies, I think. It's pretty unclear. Oh, cool. Yeah, get fucked. That was hilarious. Just throw your axe through it, collapse it, and then literally kick that dude out of the watchtower. It's like in Metal Gear Solid 5 when you literally just shoot the watchtower down with a big bullet. Alright, cool. This is better than the God of War 2 style QuickTime events. So in a whole 15 years of game design between God of War 2 and God of War Ragnarok, the second game in each series, quote-unquote, weirdly enough, the QuickTime events are much better and more user-friendly than they were in the original God of War 2. Cool. Oh yeah, that was like an hour ago, our escape plan. That's not a big enough boat, sorry. But, cool. Oh, look at my, my Squeeze and my son. They have arrows similarly, because, you know, in both gameplay they both use arrows. They're both our companions. Oh god, am I gonna be stuck with this obnoxious ghost boat for a while? Alright, ghost boat it is. Ghost boat it up, ghost boat hype. I'm gonna vape on the ghost boat. Smoke 'em if you got 'em. I want you to know before you die, I may have fucked your sister, or I may fuck your sister. She hates me now, we haven't fucked, but we'll probably fuck later, we got something. This is my son. I hate my son, but I act like I love him. The beauty of parenthood. See, it's a cool serene view. All that violence we left in our wake, that was our doing, but it's nice and wholesome because we bonded with our family, found and otherwise. I wish my son would stop cramping my style. The boat is accelerated. Yeah, hang on. Are we falling? Are we, disassociating? Are we hanging for our lives? Alright, you know what? No one told my son and I that the boat was gonna fly.
It's flying! We're flying!
I got a tiny bit of that feeling in real life that you get in the pit of your stomach when you, like, go over a hill in your car. One time I felt genuinely like that, the full feeling that way in Uncharted 4. So, you know, that's a great video game when they do that. Oh god, I don't want to fucking fight more ghosts on this ghost boat. There was a part in Uncharted 4 where you're driving a Jeep and you fall off a cliff in the Jeep. And that part really made my belly and butthole clench in real life. Y'all, this ghost boat is not a defendable position. We're quite vulnerable here in the ghost boat. Cool sword, dude. Can I have the sword? It looks like the Sword of Athena, or Sword of whatever from the Greek trilogy. Oh man, the music cut out. And we don't know this guy. He's an unimportant character getting a heroic moment. He's about to sacrifice himself. Bro, leave me your sword. I want to use your sword. Leave me your sword. If you jump off the boat, leave us your sword, please. Solid 8 out of 10 for form, 1 out of 10 for not leaving me your sword. You get a 1 because you actually used the sword yourself. So it was pretty cool. Yep, I didn't know him, but he had a cool sacrifice. That's the most we could hope for, honestly. If that's how I get to die, I would be like, shit, dude, I've lived a good life. Little rude? True, it was a little rude, not leaving us that sword. That's cool. He should have known to help a brother out, but I guess we didn't know him. I don't even know his name. I probably showed up in the subtitles, but I did not bother to care or internalize it. We have a moment of silence, but just use it to blow some more vape clouds on the ghost boat. Honestly, this ethereal ghost boat, flying through the ethereal skies, pretty top tier smoke spot, honestly.
He survived.
Yeah, dude, he fucking survived. Let's hold out that hope. Yeah, dude, he totally survived. He respawned at the GTA hospital after paying 5,000 Norse dollars. Totally survived.
We're almost there, Ingvi. Just hold on a bit.
Then again, maybe the enemies, they didn't cut off his head after choking him out, so he'll come back to life too. But it's fine, Kratos has the Belt of Chaos, Atreus knows how that feels. True, I think you mean Blades of Chaos, but correct me if I'm wrong. I might have a magic belt as well. I honestly don't know. We all know how it feels to be traumatized and angsty and stoic and mysterious, and to have lost people that we loved. We're all cool and mysterious. Yeah, damn it, Linda.
What you sassing me for? I ain't the one who stuck you like a damn pig. No offense.
Freya, mind giving her a hand? Or just taking over entirely?
Hold still. She'll just get you stable so I can take you to Sindri's house. The rest of my herbs are there.
We'll protect the realm in your absence. The four of us.
Vanaheim's in good hands.
But it's Indri's house, huh? Whoever that is.
Oh, if he hasn't been to Sindri's house, he'll love it. Sindri's house is the perfect kind of pad that you want to show off to your friends. Like Sindri's house is the apartment that everyone gathers at that you like hype up. It's like the party house. And you bring your friends to it, and they are impressed not only on the journey there, but when they get there too. Oh fuck, we do have to use the ghost boat from now on, don't we? Here you go, son. I got this from you. Oh yeah, that was Heimdall. That belonged to Heimdall. This belonged to your bully, and I killed your bully. Not because your bully bullied you. Because your bully bullied me. Wow, English is a language. Creatures of Prophecy. Completed. That's us.
Read about it in Odin's library. Supposedly it's...
Hold, Atreus. We'll discuss in private.
Yeah, I don't want to talk where all of these people could hear us, who we trust with our lives, but not our information.
I'm sorry, Love.
Hera was the one who found me wounded in the jungle when I was trying to find my way back here. Watched over me as I slept. I never thanked him.
If you want to thank him, don't be captured again.
Yeah, just don't get captured, it's that easy.
Good to see you again, Kratos. Have you been back to Alfheim by any chance?
Now is not the time.
All right. Nearly forgot about that hidden sanctum he mentioned.
There is a hidden sanctum somewhere in that realm.
What is it?
Gotta go have fun. No problem, Deku. Have a good rest of your day. I will catch you later. And I'm about to wrap this stream up anyway and take a short break. I think I'll be back later though. Probably do more of this game.
Replaceables.
It did pick up from where we began, so that's good. Ooh, cool. Quest for a magic orb.
I'll use the scrap to whip up something specially suited just for you.
What is the orb?
Just bring it back here and you'll make me sunbeam.
Alright, the mysterious orb
Oh, and don't forget to keep
is mysterious indeed.
I'll fix it up for you. Recharge.
Alright,
What do you imagine we're looking for, brother?
I do not know.
Then we continue the fight. 5.
let's see. Can we upgrade any of these things? Yeah, we can upgrade the Blades of Chaos. Neat.
You still owe me the story of who made these things. Something for the kid? Hitting the road or chewing the fat?
Let's chew the fat if you have some dialogue. Yes, Heimdall is dead.
Is it?
Look, I don't know from fate, but I know Heimdall was a prize-winning taint stand with a capital stank. If he was gonna hurt your boy, it's a good thing he ain't around.
The Norns didn't quite see it that way.
The opinion of them three shut-in spinsters ain't worth a goat fart in a hurricane. You did what you did. No need to fret about it.
That is pretty much the opinion I hold. Fuck fate, we made the right decision. We removed the bad influence. Alright, let's walk over here, then I guess we'll save our game. Oh god, another slow walk. What did my son see?
What does that mean? Helga smells something. Could be
Well,
important.
if Helga smells something, it could be important. A favor, scent of survival. I guess, sure, we can do a favor for the pig and see what it's smelling. That, I don't know. Not sure about that one. I'll put that in the questionable bucket. What is this here? That's a glowing paw
Where are you
print.
leading us, girl?
That's neat, but we gotta get in this boat here.
So, what do you want to do now? We don't have to go straight home, do we?
I want to get to the point where I can go in the boat places with Freya and not you, because you're a little more annoying.
We can always try finding Helga some other time.
The moral of the story is that I still hate my son, but that's fine. Let's save here. And thank you all for hanging out with me, watching live or watching later. I'll probably do more of this game. This session had me a little more warmed up to it, probably just because some more happened. It was fun fighting, killing Heimdall. I will catch you all later.